Hello and welcome back to the 5 Cent Cigar Newscast. I'm Leah Crowley. Thank you for joining us. Coming up this week, URI's Academic Enhancement Center is continuing to help students, and we sat down with Health Services Medical Director to find out more about those new COVID variants. And as always, make sure you stick around for your Rhody Sports Corner. At URI's Academic Enhancement Center, student success continues to be their goal as they continue to help people both in person and virtually. Imani Fleming has the story.
URI's Academic Enhancement Center has been operating both remotely and in person to accommodate students' tutoring needs. AEC Director Jennifer Burgess tells us more about what changes have been made due to COVID safety guidelines and how the center has remained a valuable resource for students.
Kind of spring break timeframe when last year when COVID really kind of started ramping up and the university had to make some tough decisions, we came together as a staff and we were quickly able to kind of pivot into a virtual format. We work with a company called Red Rock Software who hosts our Tutor Track software. And through them, we were able to quickly change over the tutoring sessions from in-person to virtual. And at the time we were using WebEx to connect students with their tutors. And we were very proud that even though everything was hectic, we weren't, the services for students really weren't interrupted.
Burgess says that although the majority of tutoring through the AEC is currently being done virtually, students still have the option to make in-person appointments.
Happy to help a student in person if they need that support. Students can come up to the 4th floor to our reception desk anytime between 8:30 and 4:30, and there will be a receptionist there to assist them if they need help with making an appointment. So as long as they're wearing their mask and they respect social distancing, the receptionist is able to help them at like a kiosk setup to make those appointments.
The AEC saw a 300% increase in STEM tutoring appointments in the summer of 2020, and during the fall semester, there were just over 3,350 tutoring appointments made, despite the fact that drop-in appointments were no longer an option.
Rate those drop-ins because those socially distanced rooms, we could have like maybe 8 people in maximum. So now those are the spaces that we're using for our weekly tutoring groups, where we can really spread everybody out like pretty much at their own table. But it meant we couldn't run our drop-ins. So we're very much looking forward to this upcoming fall when we think we'll be able to bring those drop-in centers back.
For more information on the Academic Enhancement Center's available resources for online learning, students can visit the Study Your Way to Success portal found on their homepage. Imani Fleming reporting, 5 Cent Cigar News.
With new COVID variants and changing guidelines, it can be difficult to keep track of all of that information. But don't worry, after sitting down with URI's medical director, Dr. Chris Nason, Nicole Wagner has what you need to know.
The B117 UK variant of the COVID-19 virus, found on February 16th in the state of Rhode Island, is 50 to 70% more contagious than the native strain of the virus.
And so a lot of people are, at the Department of Health are worried because, we're seeing some really good trends, with a decrease in positivity rate, a decrease in hospitalizations and deaths. However, now that this variant, we've confirmed it's here, that could adversely affect our situation.
With new COVID-19 variants spreading throughout the U.S., the CDC recommends double masking to prevent further spread of the virus. By testing 50% of the student population every week, the university remains vigilant in tracking cohorts of COVID-19 cases in the community.
It's a never-ending battle, but that's the only way that we can manage, and prevent spread.
A team of 8 to 10 contact tracers a day work to track down close contacts of those who tested positive for COVID-19.
And it's a 7-day, 365 operation. It doesn't stop. So, when we're enjoying our Christmas dinner, we had contact tracers working, actually.
Nicole Wagner reporting, 5 Cent Cigar News.
According to URI's COVID-19 tracker, for the week of February 22nd through February 28th, there have been 136 positive cases with a positive test rate of 2.03%. And now over to Aniekan Okon with your Rhody Sports Corner.
Prior to Friday's game versus Richmond, the team honored Black History Month by playing Lift Every Voice and Sing as a part of their pregame festivities. Early on, Richmond started off hot, moving the Rams' zone side to side. The Spiders would get the ball to the middle before finding Kate Klimkowitz on the left wing, who would knock down the three. Take a look here at the play of the game. Coming off a Richmond miss, on the break, Joanna Mouget finds Emmanuel Tahan with this amazing behind-the-back pass to get the easy layup. The game was tied at 47 heading into the fourth when the Rams caught fire. Here, moving the ball around the perimeter, Catherine Carnes would knock down 3 of her 11 fourth-quarter points to put the Rams up. MP Fapasi would also get into the action in the fourth with this drive to the basket. She would finish with 15 points. A late 3 from Alex Parson would cut into the deficit, but it wouldn't be enough, as the Rams would defeat the Spiders for the second time this season and claim their 10th conference win of the season. A double bye was on the line last Sunday when Rhody took on VCU in their final game of the year. Prior to tip, grad student Joanna Mouget was honored on senior day for her accomplishments with the team. Rhody would put on a clinic against VCU. Here, the Rams turned defense into offense with this steal from MP Fapasi, who would find Marta Vargas for the easy 2. Fapasi would quickly become the star of the game as she would get whatever she wanted against the VCU defense. Here, she would then show off her playmaking abilities, finding fellow Frenchwoman Emmanuel Tahan, who uses a nifty Euro step to get the bucket. Off the pick and roll, Yanni Headley would find Fapasi for the knockdown 3. She would finish with a career-high 32 points and 6 assists as Rhody would go on to defeat VCU 87-68. Coach Tammy Reese spoke postgame about how pleased she was with her team's performance.
I've never been happier or more proud of a team. That's the best since I've been coaching here that we've ever played for 40 minutes, both defensively and offensively. And that's a testament to our players. They had energy. I think we had more energy than them, and that's a very good VCU team. Very good. We were more focused today, and we were very disciplined with our game plan. And they executed from jump.
With the double bye locked up in the A-10 tournament, the Rams will either face VCU, St. Bonaventure, or Davidson in the quarterfinal round on Friday, March 12th. Reporting inside of the Ryan Center, I'm Anikan Okon, 5 Cent Cigar Sports.
That's all we have for you today at the 5 Cent Cigar Newscast. Stay safe, Rhody.